Hey there, it's Susie, otherwise known as Susie Q Scraps. Today I'm going to show you how you can use grids and guides in Photoshop Elements to create a 3x3 grid. This will help you to easily use the rule of thirds in the design of your digital scrapbook layouts. This video is for 8.5 by 11 layouts. If you prefer to scrapbook 12 by 12, I do have a video showing the settings for that. I'm using Photoshop Elements 9 today. This will also work in earlier versions. So first I've set up an 8.5 by 11 document. The next thing I want to do is view my grid. So I'm going to go to View, Grid, or you can hit Control and the apostrophe on your keyboard. And you'll see that my page has now been equally subdivided into these little boxes. We're going to focus first on setting up guides vertically along our page and then horizontally. So we're going to go to Edit, Preferences, and choose Guides and Grid. We want to have a grid line every 8.5 inches, and we want 3 subdivisions. Click OK, and you'll see that now we just have 2 faint gray lines showing an equally subdivided paper into 3 segments. Excuse me. Now we're going to drag out some guides so then we can change our grid and get the horizontal lines we need to. So first we're going to go to View, Rulers, where you can hit Shift-Control-R on your keyboard. And then we want to make sure we have our snap turned on. So go to View, Snap To, and make sure Guides and Grid are checked. We're going to drag out some guides, and the way that you do that is you click over in the white area of the ruler, then drag to the right. It'll snap right on that grid line, and then you let go. And it'll create this blue line down your page. This won't show up when you print, it's just here for you visually. To do our second line, we'll just again click in the white area and drag to the right, and it'll snap on that grid line and we'll let go. So now we've divided the width of our page into 3 equal subdivisions. Now we're going to change our grid so we can do the same for the length of our page. So go to Edit, Preferences, Guides and Grid. We want to change the grid line to every 11 inches with 3 subdivisions and click OK. Now we'll be dragging down from the top ruler. So just click in the white area, drag down, and it'll snap on that grid line and let go. It doesn't look like it did it quite right. Let's try that again. Okay, and then click in the ruler, drag down, and it should snap to the other grid. And now we can go to View, Grid, and turn off the grid so we don't have any other lines. And these 4 intersections are where you can place items in your digital scrapbook layout to make the layout visually pleasing. If you don't want the guides on anymore, you can just go to View, click on Guides, or hit Control semicolon, and that'll turn it off. And you can repeat that to turn them back on. And again, they won't print, they're just there for you visually. And that is how you set up guidelines in Photoshop Elements so you can use the rule of thirds. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, susieqscraps@gmail.com. Thanks.